All right, hello, and welcome back to the Crossword vlog, aka Clog, Thursday edition. That's it. It is actually somewhat outside the norm because I'm doing this on Wednesday night rather than Thursday morning. I'm usually a morning solver. That's when, caffeine is at peak concentration in the bloodstream and all that. So we'll see how much, if at all, that affects me here. Let's get it started. All right, hot topping for a cone. Interesting. I'm assuming it's not talking about ice cream because of the question mark. Um, Underway. Think like in progress sort of stuff. Most grown coffee bean in the world. So I think this could be a far. I think it's a Arabica or something. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it fits with a far at the very least. Um, I wonder if this is like something it. Lose one straight. That's like lose it all, but obviously that doesn't fit. Kelly, I thought actually Kelly Ripa, that sounds kind of familiar. A cabal is sort of a secretive set of people. Stole from a burlesque act. Huh. Non-reflective. Not too much, could just be a little. Arbiter, okay, that's part of the theme. Practical joke. Bon ami, or bon mot also works. And that's another themer. Neat as a pin is a thing, I believe. This could be masse, like that. Going by, maybe just AKA. Chevy Silverado, I think, is a thing. And then that can be Akita. This could be steel drum. That's a duo. Split up could be a part. I guess there's hop, skip, and a jump. I don't know what that is. Rich sources. Mm, Hails. Nothing quite makes sense there. I guess a V. Birds fly in a V shape. I wonder if this is just easel. Mm, yeah, maybe kales. It's just weird to pluralize, but makes launches attacks. Makes defeated in the past tense, so maybe ed ending. There are a lot of sheep in New Zealand, actually. Time. Hmm. Makes, and then this could be something shell. Shaped like an ensiform. So form would be like shaped like, and then ensi. I have to come back to that. Okay, let's keep going here. In the sort of weed sense, scores. Underway. Afoot, like there's the game is afoot, for example. Oh, lava, like a volcano cone. Steamy stuff would be vapor. Scores. Hmm. Well, I'll come back to that area. June sports event. Pre-med, prereq. Maybe just bio. NBA finals, maybe? Final. Long hauls. I'm not totally convinced on that, but Napa Valley works though. Poor taste. An aesthete is someone who really loves or has good taste, whatever that means. Um, just never out of tune. I guess an air guitar. Okay, final seems bad there. Long hauls. This could be eek. Treks are long hauls. Maybe faded. NBA draft. There we go. At sea means you're confused. What some people are dying to be. Dying to came to pass. Could be a rose. I guess grads, people who have graduated are older than those that are seniors and still in school. Dying to be redheads. Ah, that's a cute clue. Um, like a they might dye their hair red. Must be Dutch something. Yeah. Soul, I guess. That would mean that like our sun, which is it's actually kind of a medium-sized star as those things go, but uh, probably Eli. Things might You might pick up the vibes when you enter a room. That's a great clue. Um, so maybe just ergo. Time to remember. Maybe just an era. Egg white. Doesn't stay tight. Could be sags. Begin. Depot. Dutch hovel. Is that a thing? Well, we'll have to figure out what's going on with this theme. Hopefully there's a revealer somewhere. Begin. Okay. Project Blue Book. No idea what that is. If then else. From an American embassy. US something. Maybe UFOs. Ingrains. Could be yens. Church offering. Like a yen is just a desire. Maybe use on. Like apply to forehead, use on forehead. 2024 Olympic site. I feel like I should know this, but I have no clue. US visa. First and Fourth Amendments. Okay. Surpass could be top. Pomp, like pomp and circumstance. for the long haul. I think it would be like something ER. Privacy. Beef eater. That's a type of tomato. I have no idea what that has to do with begin. I'm sure we'll eventually figure it out. Tithe. If you tithe, you're giving up like 10% of your salary to the church. Put on a big smile. Lit up, like in the past tense. Must be Paris. Okay, a lot of progress without understanding the theme. Cut down. Dutch oven is a thing. Don't know what that has to do with. Oh, it's a deep pot. I mean, a Dutch oven is kind of like a pot. It starts with a D. Beacon. Oh, it's a gin. Gin. And then this would be N sign. So it's something that starts with an N. Scores lands like a job. And then it's a sign. No somethings. And then arbiter. It's an R, maybe biter. Um, so something that bites that starts with an R. Okay, so I think I understand it. Emirate. So mad as hell. I was reading that as emigrate for a while. So irate. Okay. Matte, like a matte finish. Maybe Otis. Shorn, like a sheep. LR looks very bad though. Yeah. Makes time. Time was, maybe? Shaped like a sword, maybe? Makes war, okay. So it's a biter, probably. Rat. Hmm. Puckish sort. This could be all. I wonder if that's elf. Yeah, and then like a lifer. Cut down. Maybe slain. If you were cut down, you were slain. Biter, bitter. Rattler. Rattler. This could be a boa. A stole can be like a scarf, and burlesque act might have boas. A rattler. Biter? R biter. What is a rattler? R bitter? R. I'm very confused by that one. Okay. No. Neat as a pin doesn't need to be right. No parking. Yeah. Barely defeated. Like edged out. Oh, and then pin works again. Bon ami. Okay. Amid. Copacetic. Huh. I thought that meant like smoothing, like someone, like, as an adjective, smooth, smoothing things over. I know that does make sense, but um, lake, bake, could it be fake? But then I don't think that's practical joke. Uh, oh, J there, really? Really? Whew. Okay, that was extremely fast by my standards for a Thursday. Let's go ahead and wire the puzzle. Okay, let's talk about the theme first. Um, I don't know if this really feels like a Thursday level theme, which doesn't mean it's necessarily bad, but I guess because there's no revealer. Um, am I missing something that makes this more interesting than it is? Like, I feel like there wasn't a huge amount of consistency here in terms of how this works. Because in this one, it's first of all, it's on sign, it's not end sign. Um, but sure, whatever. Maybe that's just my accent, but ensign, let's say, sign is pronounced exactly sign, and okay, S-I-G-N, it's even spelled the same, and that's an N sign, no parking. Um, no problem with that. But then Emirate, or Emirati, uh, or just Emirate, yeah, is definitely pronounced M, but then Urit is the ending, so you have to repronounce that as irate. So that's M irate, which sure, I don't mind having to repronounce. That sounds fine, but it's just weird that you have to do that in one and not the other. Then this one I'm extremely confused about. R bitter. And this is where the fact that it's not consistent makes it even more confusing because I don't know if I'm supposed to pronounce it as like this is something that's bitter or if it's a biter. And now that I think, now that I've stewed on it, I think it's a biter, our biter. So again, not consistent with this one. Um, and uh, yeah, I see. So it's always the spelling works out. Um, like the spelling's the same, the spelling's irate, yeah. Um, so this is a biter, and I think this is like a rattlesnake, which I I've never heard it really called a rattler, but maybe that's just me. And then this is a depot instead of a depot. Um, and this is a begin instead of begin. So it's really just this one that's the outlier in terms of pronunciation. And like I said, I just don't like this as an answer. The other ones are pretty solid though. Um, but yeah, so that was my thoughts on that. Also, very much not a fan of this cross, copacetic and Jake. I'm sorry, but I like that just looks so wrong as an answer to an adjective because clearly that looks like a name. Jape is, I mean, the reason I put J there is because I've heard of Jape as like a joke. I didn't know that it was like a practical joke. I thought of it more as like a telling a joke, but that's probably just my lack of knowledge there. Um, in terms of good stuff, I think there was some incredible cluing all around. I thought the clue on vibes was great, and vibes in general is a very solid bit of fill. Um, there's some other ones there. Oh yeah, like redheads. I thought was very good. The other longer fill is okay. I mean, air guitar is quite good. Poor taste, also solid. Silverado, kind of bad. Steel drum is meh. Um, but yeah, I think overall, I'm gonna give this one a 5 out of 10. Some great high points, some other low points. But yeah, I think overall I had a good time solving it, but that ending was pretty nasty, and this rattler was also just like um, quite a low point for me personally. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.